Guys, I'm just another guy named James, and today I'm going to be talking about something that I have not talked about on this channel yet. And I mean, this is only my fourth video, so there's a lot of things I haven't talked about. But I'm going to be talking about the MCU, and specifically what the select few characters that I think should appear and haven't appeared. I've got 6, 7, 8, somewhere between 6 and 10 characters that I'm going to be talking about. And if I think there's a movie that they should have already appeared in, I'm going to be calling that out along the way. Alright, let's get started by talking about one of my number one picks, She-Hulk. She-Hulk's cool. I like her. She's really cool in the Avengers comic, which is the main reason I have experience with her. I liked the way that her and Hawkeye especially interacted because Hawkeye was not on the team for a while, and so She-Hulk joined and Hawkeye rejoined at the same time. And that was a cool duality. And yeah, I just like her. I think she interacts well with the Avengers. She's Hulk's cousin, so that's a way that she can already be incorporated fairly easily. And next up, I'm gonna say, boom, Wonder Man. And Wonder Man, despite the name, is really cool. He is super strong. He has these little rocket boosters that strap onto his belt, and he's a Hollywood stuntman. And because he is invulnerable, it's perfect for it. So yeah, I think he's a really good character. His big character arc is that he died saving the Avengers from the Masters of Evil, who originally employed him and gave him his superpowers and everything. And that's his big deal. He came back from the dead after dying to save the Avengers, which is really cool. And yeah, I just think that Wonder Man is a good character with a really intriguing backstory that it would take some build-up time, but I think it would be good. And here we go. Here's one of the first ones that I think should fit into a specific movie. And boom, the Punisher. The Punisher should go in Spider-Man 3. Come on. I mean, he should be one of the villains of Spider-Man 3. Because you have, spoiler alert, at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, J. Jonah Jameson alerts everyone that Spider-Man, quote-unquote, killed Mysterio. So, presumably a bunch of people will be hunting him down. I think that the Scorpion is going to be the main classic Spider-Man villain. Because in the comics, J. Jonah Jameson is the person who paid for the procedure to be done on Scorpion. And I think that just fits because Scorpion's an established character in the universe, even though he doesn't have powers yet. And I think that just fits with what I see being the new direction that Spider-Man 3 is being pushed in. And I think that Punisher would actually also fit very well into that. Going after Spider-Man because he believes that he is a criminal. And in the same vein is one of my favorite superheroes of all time, Daredevil. Yeah, I love this guy. Great comic, by the way. And I think that Daredevil I think Daredevil will sort of show up in Spider-Man 3 as well. I think that Matt Murdock should be the lawyer defending Peter Parker in court because, Peter's identity was revealed to the world. I think that would be a very nice duality. And then Spider-Man would have an ally. Alright, so with that being said, I think that there are a few characters that are probably going to show up in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think that it would make very much sense for Adam Warlock to be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3 since he was teased at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And I also think that it would be cool if this guy, Quasar, was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Because, his shtick is these little gauntlets on his hands they're the Cosmic Bands. He's basically Green Lantern, but for Marvel. So that would be, I just think that would be cool, you know? Having this, like, super powerful guy kind of running around with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And, you know, Thor's also with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but honestly, Thor might die in Guardians of the Galaxy soon, because, or he might just retire being Thor. But anyway, and now I'm going on to a character that I don't have a comic pulled up of, but I think that Photon or Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, yeah, she's Captain Marvel, will definitely show up at some point in the MCU, because she was literally in Captain Marvel. And I think that there would be a pretty cool way that they could do this for her. And it would involve Rogue from the X-Men and Monica, dang it, I forgot her last name, Monica from Captain Marvel. I think that Captain Marvel would save adult Monica's life, doing something, you know, like from dying. And to do that, she would have to give up some of her binary powers, and, you know, those powers would combine with Monica's personality to produce Photon, who is this, you know, this cool character that can zoom around at the speed of light and become light and shoot beams of destructive light. And I think that Rogue might end up, if they want, you know, like, strong, tough, scrappy Rogue, they're gonna probably have Rogue steal Captain Marvel's powers. That's the traditional story. And now I'm on to my last character. Oh, actually, real quick, I think that Nova will also maybe appear in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And I'm going to be making a whole video about where I think Mockingbird right here should have fit into the MCU, because I've got some thoughts on that. But the last character I'm talking about today is Hercules. Yeah, this guy's cool. I like him a lot. He's fun. And Hercules, he should have already been in the MCU. It would have been perfect if they inserted him in Thor Ragnarok, in the arena scene, because Hercules is always out to prove himself, prove that he's a hero, and like that he's the strongest in the galaxy, and you know, being in the arena would fit with that. And then, you know, he could go off adventuring with Thor, and, you know, he could even draw Thor off at Asgard, because he has his flying chariot in the Hercules Limited series. And how does it fly, you ask? By the power of Zeus, of course. That's a line from the comic. And yeah, I mean, obviously Hercules, I think he's got to show up at some point. He's just I like him a lot, so I wanted him. When I saw the trailer for Thor Ragnarok, I was like, Hercules, he's gonna be in here, right? And he was not. And, you know, it's a bit of a bummer, but alright, anyway. The next video I make will probably be a video about DC, which is a first for me, or a video about these two, Hawkeye and Mockingbird. That might be my next video, because I've got some ideas about them. But anyway, I'm just another guy named James, and I will see you guys hopefully next week.